At this time, we'll call the budget committee to order, and I'll ask for everyone to please register their presence.
Mayor, you have 5 present.
Thank you. I'll now ask for the emergency announcement to be played, please.
Before we get started, I'd like to read the emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation, an alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by snow, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you've reached the main floor, follow the exit signs and exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles.
I now ask, is there any public input on items on the agenda? Is there anyone wishing to speak to items on the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move on to item D, approval of the minutes. This is the October the 9th, 2025 minutes. They're in your packet. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Motion made by Commissioner Bright, seconded by Commissioner Anderson. Any questions or discussion on the minutes? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E1, resolution number 25-11-001, budget increase for schools, $2,625,300. This is to appropriate education capital funds to replace the roof at the Heritage Middle School. I have a motion to send this on with Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E2, resolution 25-11-002, budget increase from various departments, $644,152. And this is a reappropriation of general county funds from the prior year on supporting ongoing capital project needs. I have a motion to send this on with Ms. Hannum, seconded by Commissioner Kaler. Do I have any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E3, resolution 25-11-003. This is a budget increase for the schools, $464,300. And this is to appropriate general purpose school funds due to the decrease in state funding to meet the mandated occupational and physical therapy services to special ed students. I have a motion to send this on from Commissioner Kaler, seconded by Commissioner Anderson. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Ms. Hannum?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I have 2 questions, two questions. One, is this completely state funded or was it tied to a grant of some sort to begin with? And the second question is physical therapy services. Are these standard services or something over and above what we customarily provide?
So it was, last year, it was provided through federal funding. Before that, it's always been local. Last year, it shifted to federal. This year, that funding decreased by about $425,000. And so that shifted the burden back to local funds. It is services that are outlined in their IEP, but we have to follow what the IEP says. So whatever's outlined, that's what we provide.
You still have the floor.
Do those vary from time to time, or are they pretty much
It varies
standard?
from student to student.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the number, of course, of those who stand in need of those services vary as well, I would think.
Yeah, that's more of an education question. So, yeah, basically these are students with disabilities, and they have physical therapy. If they have a physical disability, we have to follow what the IEP team decides, and that's an annual, and there's no option to provide the service. It's federal law.
That's not in question.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering what type of services these are. Are they contracted out, or is it something that our staff does or can provide?
These are contracted out.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they said physical therapy, I was hoping it was contracted out.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what makes the federal government, when do they decide whether they're going to fund it or whether they're not going to? How do they make that decision?
I honestly cannot answer that. We get, it's a moving target. So obviously there's been some recent changes in the federal government when it comes to funding, but this isn't because of the shutdown or anything like that. It just varies from year to year as to what they fund and what they don't, and they don't have a consistent formula for it like the state does. So it's one of those things we don't know. I guess the biggest answer to this question is we don't know how much money we're going to get until it comes, and it comes. When did this money get here?
It's like late August, early September, so we've already set the budget. And what they recommend is use last year's budget to set the next year's budget. And so that's all you have to go on. You're well into your fiscal year before you actually get the budget information.
So you build this into the budget and then just hope it comes?
That's exactly right, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
All right. Any other questions? Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. If you would, please register your vote.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E4, Resolution 25-11-004, budget increase, schools, $336,976.78. This is to appropriate Tennessee State Special Education Grant funds to provide special education and related services to preschool students with disabilities. Have a motion to send this on, Ms. Hannum, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E5, Resolution 25-11-005, budget increase for schools, $71,500. This is to appropriate education capital funds for a full-depth parking lot replacement at William Blount High School. Motion is made to send this on by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I'll ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E6, Resolution 25-11-006, budget increase schools, $71,472. This is to appropriate education capital funds to conduct feasibility study of the property located directly across from Wallen Elementary School. Motion to send this on by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Ms. Hannum?
Mr. Kaler hit his button first. Commissioner Kaler.
Ladies first.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. I was just looking for some clarity on this. This is a surprise to me. I wasn't aware of across the street property and all of that good stuff. Is there some history that can bring me up to speed?
Wallen School was built in 1953 to be a high school. It's an elementary school, been elementary school for many years. But the building is in really bad shape. And it's also not laid out very well to be an elementary school. So the property across the street is Blount County property that we own, where the football field used to be. That we want to do a feasibility study of rebuilding the elementary school there.
And is do I say that?
You do, as long as you want it.
Thank you. So in the conversations, the preliminary conversations, and this doesn't mean that I'm not in favor of the feasibility study, but what comes after that? Does this study also include what will happen to the old building and that site after?
Now, that'll be a decision made with many stakeholders involved about the old building.
And
what
that
happens.
they are who besides the school? And of course, this body.
Excuse me?
Who are the stakeholders?
When we get to the point where we've got the new school and we're deciding what to do with the old building, then we'll bring some people in from the community, some commissioners, and make a decision based on that, not just us making a decision as a school system.
Okay, thanks.
Not really thought about that question, so.
That's my job, make everybody think.
Any other questions?
Commissioner Kaler,
He answered mine. I just wanted to know if we already own the property or not.
Yes.
we've got, 12 acres there?
It's about 12 acres there. The really good part about it is the landscape's already laid out really well because there's the 75,000 square foot football field that's perfectly flat. We have some infrastructure there with a sewer system already in place. So it seems to be a good spot.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? Okay. We have a motion and we have a second. At this time, I'll ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E7, Resolution 25-11-007, Budget Adjustment for Emergency Management, $31,000. This is to adjust the EMA grant funding for the State Homeland Security Program grant to match increased amount expected to be received. Have a motion to send this on by Commissioner Kaler, seconded by Ms. Hannum. Any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E8, Resolution 25-11-008, budget increase for schools for $29,000. This is to appropriate an education capital fund to purchase a vehicle for our Family Resource Center employees. Do I have a motion to send this on? Motion made by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Do we have any questions or discussion on this? Ms. Hannum?
I'm just curious as to what kind of vehicle that would be useful can you get for $29,000?
Equinox, so it's like a mid-size SUV, all-wheel drive.
For $29,000?
Yes, ma'am, off the state contract.
So, and to give them just a little more background on what these people are going around to the homes of the students, and they go all over the county every day. So, explain how important it is that they do have the all-wheel drive, because some of the areas that they go into are pretty desolate. So, I mean, maybe I've already done what I was asking you to do. I don't know.
You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'll just add to, they do go to some pretty remote areas in the county. Their mission is to remove non-academic barriers. So they work off of donations, and they are constantly on the move, visiting homes, taking supplies and donations. And so sometimes there are instances where a road, a driveway is a little steep, and they have to actually park at the end and they walk up. And then also they're in a car right now. It's not the best car. It's not that reliable. So because they do operate on donations, it can mean multiple trips so it's not very economical right now for their time or gas at that point.
All right, thank you. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any other questions? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E9, Resolution 25-11-009, budget increase for schools, $21,000. This is to appropriate general purpose school funds to transfer to Blount County government for interim CFO services. I have a motion by Commissioner Bright, seconded by Commissioner Kaler. Any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E10, Resolution 25-11-0110, budget increase, Blount County Sheriff's Office, $17,471.99. and this is to appropriate insurance recovery funds for a sheriff's office vehicle that was involved in an accident. Have a motion to send this on by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E11, Resolution 25-11-013, budget increase, Blount County Sheriff's Office, $14,953.50. And this is to appropriate fiscal year 26 Tennessee Corrections Institute equipment grant for the training equipment needed. I have a motion to send this on by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Kaler. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E12, Resolution 25-11-014, budget increase schools, $9,800. This is to appropriate education capital funds to install a new chain link fence around the pre-K playground at Porter Elementary School. Have a motion to send this on by Commissioner Anderson, seconded by Commissioner Bright. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
Thank you. Item E13, Resolution 25-11-015, budget decrease, schools, $836,565.87. And this is to decrease budget to align with the state budget for the Innovative School Model Grant. Have a motion to send this on with Commissioner Bright, seconded by Ms. Hannum. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I'll ask you to register your vote, please.
Mayor, you have 5 yeses.
All righty. This time, there is no other items on the agenda. Do I hear a motion to adjourn? Move to adjourn.